Rob Kardashian's social media rampage against his ex-fiancée took center stage in an LA courtroom today. Blac Chyna has granted a temporary restraining order against him. It is one of the most high-profile cases of alleged revenge porn.
Here to discuss, family law attorney Christopher Melcher of Walzer Melcher. And thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate that. So can you tell us about the state's non-consensual pornography law? It was passed in 2013. What kind of punishment are we talking about?
So there could be some jail time, maybe up to 6 months, if there's a non-consensual distribution of some sexually explicit photographs by a partner.
So what kind of punishment could Kardashian face?
The potential would be 6 months in jail, although that type of crime may not end up doing a whole lot of time in jail. I think that the restraining order that was issued against him is probably the most serious punishment that would come out of it.
And what will this restraining order do?
Would prevent him from doing further acts of abuse, and stalking her, cyberbullying, that same type of conduct would be prohibited now.
Well, let's talk a little bit about revenge porn. And it's on the, we're hearing more and more about it, but is it on the rise, or is it just kind of more people are becoming, well-known people are being part of it?
We're becoming aware of it, but it's also happening more often. I think as it's easier to take photographs and videos, and it's certainly much easier than ever to share them, these type of things are happening. And when you have somebody that breaks up a relationship and is spiteful, this is happening. Maybe
now's a good time for you to give people advice at home that, maybe they shouldn't be taking videos like that.
Yeah, I think there's nothing private anymore.
Yeah, that's a shame. So in your own practice, you've seen it as on the rise as well?
We have seen it. It can affect settlements sometimes, but really it affects a child. And this couple has a child, and this really could do long-lasting damage to that child more than the parties.
Speaking of that little girl, what are some of the damages? Because the restraining order sort of bears a bit of an impact on the child custody rights between the parents, or one, or how does that work?
So the next issue would be child custody, visitation issues to work out between the parties, and certainly this type of conduct is going to have a bearing on his access to his child.
So that could be a black mark against him for his past actions.
It is, because his anger got the best of him at that moment.
Okay, wow.
It's very interesting.
Yes, it is, especially in this day and age of social media.
Right, and you do hear more and more about it. It's very interesting. I'm sure we're going to be talking about this more and more and more.
Yeah, right.
Unfortunately.
I know, truly.
Well, thank you, Christopher Melcher, for joining us today. And we also, you can find out more about his firm. It is walzermelcher.com for more information, and check out your website. Christopher,
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.